Okay, before I call the meeting to order, I'm going to ask Ryan if he would say the prayer, please.
If you'd like to, you get by your heads with me. Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you and praise you, Lord, for your continued wisdom and guidance over this county, Lord, and protection. Father, Lord, I just ask, Lord, that you would just be with us over this meeting. Give us the wisdom to make decisions for this county, Lord, the best that we can do, Lord. We give you all the praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Okay, I call the meeting to order. Approval of minutes for October 20th. Any questions? Not, to have a motion to accept?
I'll move.
Second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Approval of claims for November the 6th. Any questions? Not, to have a motion to accept? To have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Under old business, RFP proposal.
Yep, so we got three. Let's see. One from BF&S, and the total on it is $35,500. One from WDI Architecture. Total on that one is $48,005. And Lamar Architecture and Design. And that total is $31,000.
Okay.
So we won't make a decision till
Right.
next meeting.
We'll take these under advisement. Christie, you might, one thing you might want to say what this RFP is. Would you say what that's about or what these proposals are?
Yeah, so there, it's an evaluation of the courthouse, just overall systems, the exterior, plumbing, we listed several things, but anything that they saw that needed a renovation, or needed to be upkept. So really, it's just their evaluation, proposals of the amounts it includes, they'll come up with amounts estimates they think, and then would create the proposal for the sections that we want to go with.
Yep. Okay.
So this is the evaluation process.
All right, thanks. Okay, we're going to open bids for 26 materials and supplies.
Okay, the bids will be opened here. They will be available for inspection by the public prior to the commissioners accepting any of the bids, which would be next meeting at the earliest. Bid of Cave Quarries, Inc. for number 2 bituminous hot mix and number 4 roadstone. Bid of J.H. Rudolph and Company, bituminous hot mix. Bid of J.H. Rudolph, bituminous coal mix. Mulcher crushed stone, stone, sand, gravel. Southern Indiana Supply. Asphalt Materials, Inc., asphalt bid, liquid asphalt products. Metal Culverts, Inc., Jones and Sons. And Rogers Group. Roadstone and gravel. That's it.
Okay. Thank you. We'll take these under advisement.
Yes.
Okay, moving on, going to open back up for the public hearing. This is a public hearing, road name change, ordinance 2025-16.
So the only question I have on this is the section of 300 West, I believe, hang on, let me just double check that I am 300 West in Logan Township. It's that part that runs perpendicular to County Road 200. I sent certified notices to all the landowners, even if there's not a residence there, but I only got a confirmation on one, so I don't know if we can go ahead
You
and
can
move.
go
or-
ahead.
Okay,
As long as you posted it, yes.
yeah, okay.
So we're good? Okay. All right,
And this would change that, just that section from 200 to the cul-de-sac to Hometown Road.
all right. Anybody in the public would like to speak on this? Okay. I see none. You guys got any questions on renaming?
Nope.
If not, do I have a motion to go ahead and change the name to Hometown Road? This is a portion of 300 West. Have a second?
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, Emergency Health Preparedness Grant.
Yeah, is Natalie here? I don't know if you have it yet.
Well,
We may have to table that. I wasn't.
I don't have yet. Okay. Alyssa Holmberg is our emergency preparedness coordinator. She is now the only one for the state. There used to be one for every district, now they're just down to one. So I did get a hold of her, and she said, in the past, we always signed this agreement for professional services. Well, because Lana was a contract employee and it went towards her wages, that because it's being absorbed into our department, that we don't necessarily need this, but it's up to you. So if you would like something like this signed, I would just have to type up a new one, since we've never done this before. Or, she said honestly, they don't need anything on their end, because it's not going towards wages.
So, I'm not sure I understand. Okay.
So Pam and Lana, when they did it, they were employees for the food sanitarian part, which has nothing to do with the grant, and then they were a contracted service for the grant. And we paid their wages out of that. We paid wages, phone, travel, those kind of things. Natalie and Amanda are gonna do it, but they're gonna do it as health department employees. Correct me if I am wrong, Natalie. So they're gonna do it as health department employees, so their wages won't come out of that grant.
Okay,
So they're
But-
saying we don't
but
need
can
that
they?
contract as an outside, like not employee, but an outside service.
So is that grant only for a contractor, or can we supplement their wages with that? I would think the council would want to supplement offset their costs.
Their county wages, I don't know about that. I mean, we paid wages out of it to a contracted employee, but I don't know about supplementing like their current wages.
Honestly, we're not even asking for it. We were just gonna use it, for supplies.
But he's saying take money out of, right, the county budget
Yeah.
to save the county money.
Right.
and use it to like reimburse, not reimburse the county, but to pay part of your normal wages.
Oh, I see.
And I don't know if that can be done. Do we have the grant, Natalie, with the state even? The actual grant?
This is all that I have. All I know is that it went, I mean, it dropped from 25,000 to 20,000. I know there's other health departments that do this, and it doesn't go towards any wages at all. It's just primarily to purchase things for preparedness for emergency.
I haven't seen the grant from the state yet, but that's not uncommon to not have it until October or November, and that's even with the more people that were. So I haven't seen the actual state grant yet either. But I don't usually, it usually goes to Dr. Rudolph.
So if you're not paid by the grant, let's just say you're not paid by the grant, there's money budgeted to pay you, though.
I think it would have to be written up like that in an agreement. I think it would have to be more something like we've done in the past, where it would specifically say, this money would go towards wages.
I would think so too, Val.
Well, yeah, at a minimum,
Yeah.
it'd be nice to see the grant. To what it, for, is it changed from prior years at all? Do you even know?
The only thing that's changed that I know of is the money, is the amount.
Amount?
But
Well,
like
we
I
need to
said, they used to have coordinators in every district.
Right,
Now there's one.
one in the whole state. I think we need to look at the grant to see what it can be for, and then discuss where it's going.
Okay, let's hold off. Let's hold off until maybe by next meeting you'll have the grant. We'll take a look at it. We'll see.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Oh, you're up next.
Oh,
Really?
Don't leave. You got two more.
okay, that's all the old business. New business, environmental health specialist position. New hire?
Yes. Okay, and we did hire a new employee. We need to adjust the hours a little bit. So when Kay had the position, we had lowered the hours to 16 hours a week. But of course, she had already been through the training and everything. She was seasoned, she knew what she was doing. She could go in there and do a inspection in probably an hour. So with a new employee, first off, the curriculum that they have to have is 49 to 50 hours. Web-based, 8 to 10 hours must be done before an inspection in the field. There's FDA food training, which is 40 hours, and it must be completed in the first 6 months. She'll have to do 25 joint inspections with a trainer, which are 1 to 2 hours each, before she can be out on her own. And then there's a 2-day training in Indy, which is actually the 1st of December. I mean, just to kind of give, so through January through October, our food sanitarian did 64 permits, 17 temporary, 4 plan reviews, 120 inspections that were about 2 hours each, 24 nonprofit organizations, and 16 home-based vendors, just to give you information on what they do through the year. So it's quite a bit.
So you said you got to adjust the hours. What do you mean?
So so it was always 24 hours, and then Kay had lowered it to 16. So when we made our budget out, it was made out for 16 hours. So I'm just gonna have to go to the council and explain, the same thing to them and let them know that it's just impossible to do it with 16 hours a week.
So you're going to ask the council to increase it back to 24? Or?
Yes.
Okay. Your
But we
board,
would like to get her started as soon as possible, so.
okay. All right. So your board, your health board, agree, they agreed to all this?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the food ordinance.
Yep.
Who is it, Natalie? Can you,
Yeah, who is it?
Oh, Sarah Belmore.
What's the last name?
Belmore.
Belmore. Okay.
She owned the Beans and Sprout business.
When'd she start?
As soon as possible, but we just gotta get these hours.
Just got to get
straightened
the
out.
hours straight. Could she not start out at the 16, though?
I don't know. I guess I'd feel better if we asked the council and see if they'd be okay with that.
Okay, well, that's up to you and the council then. Okay. All right, the food ordinance?
Food ordinance has been updated. It's pretty lengthy, I don't know. I know Val had looked over it.
Yeah,
Kind of the same thing, just different wording.
well, sorta. I mean, it's got penalties in there. Do you have your fee schedule? You have, the board doesn't set the fee schedule, health board does, but it's subject to your approval. Okay, so in addition to the ordinance is the county ordinance, all right? And it's got enforcement mechanisms in it and appeal procedures. So that's pretty standard, okay? And it adopts the Indiana Administrative Code as far as what's permitted and what's not permitted and what's prohibited in food business, so to speak. I mean, the ordinance needs to be updated, and the draft is pretty good. Change it, very minor changes in it, really. But you must approve the schedule of fees also,
and I don't
and
know
that's
that.
separate from the ordinance.
Do you have a copy of that? Because I didn't have that.
The ordinance?
I have the ordinance, I don't have the fee schedule.
Well, and that, I've got
Okay,
what we went over in our board meeting,
okay.
and then I didn't know.
Yeah, it just wasn't attached to the ordinance, so I didn't have it.
Updating the ordinance,
Is it all in there?
Or,
No, Amanda sent me the updated ordinance, and I changed the number and changed the title. I just didn't have that
okay.
fee schedule with it.
So, for regular restaurants, so right now it's $60 for a food permit. And then they're wanting to update it in 2026 to $75, and then 2027 to $100.
What is it now?
Now it's 60. And then, when it comes to food trucks, this is the state that's deciding this part. It's not necessarily us or anything. So, they will be permitted $450 is what they will pay 2027.
But that's to the state, isn't it? We don't do that.
No. And then on septic permits, right now it's a $50 fee for a septic permit, and then for a holding tank, it's $25. The only thing that we were requesting is an application fee of $50, which the application fee is when they turn in the whole packet, and it has all their plans on it. So then Amanda takes that, puts it into the computer system, spends quite a bit of time on it, because that's how she gets what kind of system they need off all those numbers. So a lot of times she'll do all that work, and then they'll say, oh, gosh, you know what, I think we're gonna wait until next year, or come spring or something. So then she's put all that work into it, and then it just kind of sits there. So that's the, the application fee, that's where that comes in at.
So the application fees and the permit fees, you looked at other counties, I'm sure, and this is more in line with what they're doing? Or what they-
Yeah, we're just trying to stay up to date with everybody surrounding us.
Okay. All right, so do we have to have two approvals here? Approve the ordinance and then approve the
Schedule.
schedule, the permit fees and,
Right.
all right. All right, first off, do I have a motion? Any questions? I'm sorry.
Well, I don't have a copy of the fees, so.
Didn't have it, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we could go ahead and approve the ordinance and then approve the fees.
But are those the
later.
only changes, Natalie?
Do you have it written? Okay, so this schedule is for 25, 26, and 27, is that correct?
Yes.
What's the percentage increase for that difference? Is that what you're saying? Okay. On the food truck, is the state going to do all of that? Do we get any part of it? Does the county get any part of that fee or not? What they charge? Because it's $450, but we don't do it.
Well, no, because it's good for all. So now they pay the $450 and they can go to any county they want in the state of Indiana, so.
Okay, so it's not county control anymore.
Is this ordinance number 17, Christie?
Yes.
Where does the permit money go? Does anybody know?
For the,
Like if someone, so a bed and breakfast, when they get a permit, where does the money go?
to the county.
I mean, just go in the general fund? Like when they pay a fee?
I haven't seen it.
I'm just curious, like where it,
Bed and breakfast would go wherever, is it going to the state first, or is it coming to us first?
No, this is the normal.
It's a county permit
Yeah, it's
thing,
just
so,
a
but you
county
don't know, we're not sure where the money, I know what you're asking.
I'm just like, where
What
does
line
the,
item does it go in? What budget does it go in? Where's it go? You know, that's what Jeff's asking, I
so,
think.
well, like, so the application fee, so Amanda's gonna get paid no matter what, and now we're asking for an application fee just to apply. Where does that money go? Like what,
It would go in the same place that the septic permits go. It wouldn't be
Be
an
in the permits.
additional.
It comes to us from the health department, and it tells us what fund to put it in, and that would be wherein it's located. That fund, I believe, is a part of general fund. But it could be spent only as the ordinance itself, states. If it's in a separate fund, it would have specific requirements to which it could be spent. But I believe some of this go straight to the state, because so many of those permits have one that we have to separate out, and it goes two ways. I'm not positive on this one, but I can look it up and report to you at the next
I was
meeting.
just curious.
Yeah, I'd be happy to report next meeting. I don't know.
Do you want to wait on the?
I don't like the application fee. I mean, I get it, if the person's making a dry run to go out and inspect something or look at a job, but that's just a cost of doing business. I mean, she's getting paid, it's a budgeted thing already, so it's like we're
So you're like,
trying to penalize someone for,
well, let's table the permits until next meeting. the fees. Let's go ahead and, you got any questions on the ordinance, though?
No,
Okay, can I have a motion to accept the ordinance
I'll move.
2025-17? Have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Okay, on the permit, let's find out a little bit more information, a little, think about it. I mean, it's just brought to us today, so we'll table that until the next meeting. Okay? All right. Is that it?
So,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Okay, Extension's Office contractual service agreement. Good morning.
You should have in your packet the agreement that was sent from Purdue University. Nothing was changed other than the amount, and I know that amount was approved during the council because that's in my budget line item. So, any questions?
Any questions on the contract? Krista, you got any?
No, I was just gonna say it was 51,940 last year, and then this year is 53,500.
It goes up like 3 or 4%.
Yeah,
Okay, which is budgeted.
yes.
Any questions? If not, do I have a motion to approve this contract?
I'll move.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Okay, Buttermilk Road DNR project. Yeah, go ahead. Good morning.
Public speaking is not my forte.
It's all good.
A little choppy.
That's all right. It's all right.
My name is Jay Akes. I work for the DNR with the Division of Reclamation and the Abandoned Mineland Program. And we work on health and safety issues associated with past coal mining practices before 1977. And these could include high wall reclamation projects, subsidence repairs, and road stabilization projects. Just this past summer, we completed a high wall reclamation project there at Sunset High Wall. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that or not. And then we've also done a road stabilization project there at Blackburn Road just recently. And I'm here to ask for your approval to do another road stabilization project on Buttermilk Road. And this would comprise drilling about 104 boreholes down to the mine interval. And basically from the number 7 road to the Whitney Pit boat ramp road, that stretch of road, so it's about 2,900 feet in length. Time frame wise, it's kind of hard to give you any set date on that because working with the state, it takes a while to get things approved. What we're anticipating right now is maybe to get a pre-bid meeting set up where we can evaluate bids in December and hopefully have a contract in place with the winning bidder around April. So it would be a spring, early summer start.
Okay.
And it's gonna take several months to get that completed, just like with Blackburn Road. You know, and this is, it's a pretty sizable project. There's gonna be quite a few number of yards involved here. It'll probably take at least 6 months, I would say. And so since the commissioners, you know, we need your approval since it's county road. And whenever we're working on this project, you know, that road is so narrow and tight, whoever wins the bid would probably want to come to you again and maybe ask for a partial road closing just for like local traffic only, because it's, as you're well aware, it's a pretty tight road there. So, but we can work with that later. That whole area is underground mined by the Ayrshire number 7 mine, and it extends all the way from Highway 67 all the way back to the west toward Pigeon Pit. And then it's about a quarter mile south of the number 7 road all the way up to the Buttermilk area.
Okay.
So that's what I'm here for. I mean, if you've got any questions, I can.
No, but I didn't get updated one's in your packet. I had emailed him last week. It's 2,900 feet. There's just an extra 0 in there.
Figured that, okay.
So a portion of that road is paved, so will that be boring through the pavement?
Yes, so that, me and Jay, we met on it. Yes, they're gonna be boring through the pavement. And then also, I told him we would have to discuss the bonds with the contractor when they come in, because I'm figuring we're gonna use probably number 7, coming off there by Potts and then going back. Because that bridge down there on the Buttermilk Road, they're not gonna be able to bring anything on the Asher Road. They won't be able to cross it. So what was it, 14,000 yards? Yeah, so several tons will be hauled in. They're setting up a batch plant on the road. So,
We've got new surface on 7.
yeah, that's what I told him. We've got new surface on 7, and Buttermilk hasn't been done that long. So, it will definitely be something, the contractors are gonna have to bond this one. So, they're aware of that, so.
Okay.
But we have had, like, they have helped other residents. There's been a few that where the mines collapsed, and they've went in and, I mean, it's been in their backyards, it's been,
That's, we kind of identified this area as one that we could benefit from this type of project because they're on the north end of that section. We have had a couple of subsidences that occurred right next to the road right there within the past few years. So, and it is a shallower mine. On the north end, it's about 35 feet down to the mine. And then up there near the number 7 road, it's 60 to 70 feet deep. So, in all, it's a pretty shallow mine.
and we don't want the same thing happened in there that happened to the Blackburn Road. So, it's,
I'm trying to think, there's 3 or 4 houses right there on.
Yeah.
Buttermilk.
yeah, I think we can minimize it to where John and them can get in and out, and Dale and Kenny, and so, we'll work through it, whatever we gotta do.
Have you seen some dips in the road? I mean, are there anything?
No, we haven't, at least I haven't seen.
No, there's not no dips in the road. It's just like he said, subsidence in people's yards or whatever. I mean, they're under people's houses.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, we're just kind of trying to prevent it.
sure.
before it gets to that stage.
Sure, everybody appreciates that, right. Okay. All right, okay. Any questions? All right, so this letter that we're signing, just giving you permission to move forward on this, right? Okay, all right,
And I'll continuously be in contact with Josh.
Sure.
And keep him updated on the status of the
Sure.
whole thing, so.
okay.
yeah.
All right. Do I have a motion to accept this letter of permission? Have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Also too, Mark, why he's here, which it's also Shannon Baumgart who will be over these projects. But there is 2 different DNR projects going on, one in behind the State Forest Fire Tower, where they're getting rid of a high wall right next to our road. And then the other one is down on Meridian by down by Enos Corner. So they will be, I think, road crossings, but not necessarily, just besides bringing in the equipment. Kind of like they did in behind Sunset, reclaiming it. So, both of them is set for November, the meeting, roughly somewhere in there. So,
All right.
that's it on that.
All right, thanks. All right, next is the waterline agreement, County Road 300. This is agreement with the city of Petersburg. County Road 300 is the one, if you guys remember, it's the LPA project. We're upgrading that road. This is an upgrade to the water line itself and moving the water line. I think it's upgrading to 8-inch or 10-inch, something like that. 10-inch?
8.
Oh, 8-inch?
I think
Okay, 8-inch, all right. So this is agreement with the city of Petersburg. Any questions on this? If not, do I have a motion to accept?
I'll move.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Moving forward, we have a highway additional. Josh?
Which one is it?
I got this one if you want me to, Josh.
Okay.
So this was just an error. This invoice was paid twice. You just refunded the money, so this is putting it back into where it needs to go to pay, the rest of the project. So this is just putting an error back in.
Okay. Any questions? No, do I have a motion to accept?
I'll move.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, we have two transfers. First one is, it says transfer to payroll. Lines are needed to cover PTO time, sell back for 2 employees. The transfer to the other garage and motor supplies is needed to cover expenses for the remainder of the year. Anything
Yeah,
else
so the
on-
one's just where they were wanting to sell back their time.
Okay. And the other transfer, this additional, oh, wait a minute, that ain't right. What's the other transfer?
Blacktop, this was to finish the Community Crossings 2025-1. It was just overage.
I don't see that
You
transfer.
don't have it? Sorry. It's, let's see.
Here.
17,795.63 from, it's different places,
Oh,
Blacktop
okay.
Preservation, PPE, CDL training, postage, professional services, all to bituminous. It's between 1173 and 1176 lines to bituminous.
All right,
Sorry.
that's good. All right, any questions on the transfers? If not, do I have a motion to accept? Have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, EMS transfer. Or additional, let's start with additional first, sorry.
So as you remember, we've moved money throughout the year out of that paramedic line to supplement time that we're short. So we're asking for a $41,250 additional to go into the paramedic line. And if you look at that, that amount is less than what we've actually moved out of the paramedic line. So the shortage was not necessarily in payroll lines, it was vehicle maintenance, fuel, medical supplies, those types of things.
All right. Any questions on the additional? Not, do I have a motion to accept?
I'll move.
Have a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Transfers?
We've got several, a lot of them are payroll related, just to cover till the end of the year. That also includes PTO buybacks for 3 people. And then, another one to finish up some of the outside stuff at Arthur. And then one is for infectious waste, which is gonna be short, that line, by the end of the year on our last bill.
Okay.
And
Okay.
with all that being said too, I do, just so you're aware, we do have a balance yet of about $11,000 in basic EMT line that will be over. So that's extra. My intent is to leave that where it is, so that if we get into a pinch between now and the end of the year with payroll, or something that we've missed, or something happens, we've got a safety net to fall back to, and then otherwise let that fall back into the 1170 at the end of the year.
Okay. All right. Any questions on the transfers? If not, do I have a motion to accept all transfers? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, thanks, Chris. Okay, the next is Maximus Cost Allocation Plan.
I'll let
Judy, you want to talk about that?
This is like the Malcon contracts that are used throughout the rest of the, and this is for indirect costs, the costs that the 4D program, that the county pays through heating, electricity, so forth. And it's a means of the county recovering those monies, and that's what this firm does.
So this is a service agreement contract, is
Yes.
what we're saying, right? Okay. Any questions on this agreement? If not, do you have a motion to accept?
This is of no cost to us, right,
Right.
to enter this?
Well, we pay their fee, but we get the money back.
From what we recover, though,
Right,
just like Malcolm.
right.
Yeah, no, I'll move.
Have a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It's all the new business by commissioners, solid waste transfers.
Yeah, and I actually have two. I have the solid waste transfer, which is just from regular site attendant to senior site attendant, 1,200. When we did the budget last year, our senior site attendant wasn't working as much, and she's picked up some hours this year, so I'm just moving that between the two. And that's for solid waste. But for the courthouse, if you guys wouldn't mind considering it today, I didn't have this information till the end of the week, but I'd like to get it on the November council. I emailed you guys the elevator, that we're having some trouble there with some different things, so that's gonna be probably 2,500. We did have both those items fixed last year, so I'm having them check into the warranty on that. We may be able to get part of that, but it just depends on what the problem is, if it's the same problem or if it's different. We also had Messmer's out last week again for the chiller, so we're going to be short on just equipment repair. We have extra money in the telephone line item because of the decrease in that agreement amount. It went from like 2,200 to 1,350 or 1,380 this year. So I have plenty in there to transfer, so I'm asking to transfer 4,000. We should still be good on the phone, and then that would help cover those two invoices for the end of the year.
Any questions? Okay, do I have a motion to accept the solid waste transfer and the courthouse transfer of 4,000? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, Josh, what you got going?
Well, right now, we're starting, so we got community crossings done.
Right.
So we're finished up on that. We got one more road to pave. That's the one that, down by Union on 775. But he is paying for that himself, so. Other than that, we're starting with the bridge inspections. We got a list that we got to go through and get corrected, so, we're working on that, and back to bush hogging, fixing things that's been let go a little bit while we've been paving, so.
Did you get the paver fixed? or-
Yeah, the paver is back up and going, so we're going to try to go down yet this week and lay that road, get it done.
Good.
So, yeah. I guess it broke at the right time, so. So,
It's got a break. It's
Yeah.
good timing, eh? All right.
yeah, other than that, that's pretty well it. So, solar panels, Dutchtown's starting to, they're pretty well wrapped up. Think we've got an agreement with them on the roads, so they did confirm on the price, so that's a good thing. So hopefully we'll be coming out of the gate next year paving a lot of that. So,
That's good.
Other than that, that's it.
Judy?
The audit is complete as of Thursday. The exit conference will be on the 20th of November. Attended the auditors conference for a week, and as usual, they drop a few bombs, but we'll deal with them. Other than that, I think things are status quo.
Okay. Jeff?
Back to the health department fees.
Yep.
Everybody's probably thinking, man, what's wrong with this guy? But how about a deposit instead of a fee? Can you take that to the board, and that way people are serious about getting and then they get their money back somehow? Rather than just a flat fee.
So look,
I should have conveyed that earlier, but I was,
so deposit, let's say you deposit $50, and then.
or 100, and you
Or
get
100,
50
or whatever
back,
it
and,
is.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and then you get it all back or half back, or what's your thoughts?
Whatever minus the septic fee, once they go, yes, I'm building a septic system,
I
then
see
you
what you're
get back
saying.
so if the permit's 75, they give a deposit of 175. I don't know, I don't care if there's an issue with people, abusing the system or whatever, but.
I think it would be hard to get the money back, right?
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking what mechanism we have to do that, and can't think of any.
Has to be.
So I'll have to ask questions.
It's like a bond. I mean, like, I don't know.
That's true, we pay back a bond. Let me
Same
find
way on
out.
a road bond.
Yeah, I mean, there has to be. It's 2025.
Okay,
Has to be.
let me find out what the mechanism would need to be.
It's a good thought. Okay. See what you can find out on that.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
But we don't charge people to come out and look at a culvert,
No,
and then they back out. We hammer them with
no, and that's the same way with like some of the other counties. They do have a fee for putting in pipes. And you can look at that two ways, I guess. I mean,
I think the difference is, but I think she has to take this and put it into the computer system. So, I mean, it's just a time, it's just the amount of time that she spends on it, and then she's gotta add the figures and all, so then she gets everything completed, and then they might, just explaining this a little bit
Right.
further on what.
and then if they don't, we keep their deposit.
Yeah, yeah, if it works.
So then it's a win for her. If
True. You might talk to your board. Talk to your board.
And if they put in their
That's a good
septic
suggestion.
system, it's a win for everybody.
But we're
I
only
like
getting,
winning, that's great.
we're only getting the fee for the people that actually, the honest people that come in.
Yeah.
Because there's multiple projects that people just do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting probably a fraction of those. So,
If there's a lender involved, though, that
yeah,
they're doing it right.
yeah.
Okay. Come back next meeting.
Just throwing that out there.
All right, thanks. Got anything?
Just an update on the tuck pointing. They haven't been here as much the last couple weeks, and then with the rain, so we haven't gotten much progress these last 2 weeks. I did ask the construction manager from UDA to give me what he thought. He said overall project, now this is everything, so he said probably 50 to 55%. Tuck pointing itself, which is the filling in, he said probably 60 to 65. The grinding's been almost all done except just around the front door, but they do have, some other things with the, like, big limestone blocks, that kind of stuff. And then they still haven't got the, monument that was broken fixed. So he said probably overall for the full project, probably 50 to 55%.
Okay. Did they replace the window that they broke yet? Is it replaced?
I don't know if it's been replaced yet or not. I know Tuffy and Misty were working on that. I know Tuffy called it in and they had talked to the window company about getting that replaced. I'm just not sure if it's been actually done yet.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so. Oh, we got our handrails are,
Yeah, oh, yeah, they look good. They look real good.
yeah, so, happy about that. And Can you guys grab, whoever goes first, grab their mic? Sorry,
Chris, you got anything?
trying to keep the public happy.
The only thing I have, they did pick up the ambulance for remount on Monday,
Okay,
and it was shipped to North Carolina, so probably 4 to 6 months is the build time.
4 to 6 months for a remount. It's like a long time. Okay. All right. Rest of the truck's running? Knock on wood. Okay, is that it? Councilman Troutman? Yeah. You ain't got nothing. All right. Business by public. Hi, Amy, welcome.
Hi.
Could you might introduce yourself?
Good morning. I'm Amy Kippenbrock. I'm from DuBois County. I am seeking Shane Lindauer's state representative seat on the ballot next year. So I'm just here to learn more about what you got going on locally and
Okay.
interact with anybody that has any questions for me.
Well, good. Well, thanks for coming in. And for people that don't know, Shane is not running again, so it's been an open
Should
seat.
start with that, sorry.
Yeah, it's an open
We
seat.
just announced a couple weeks
Yeah, he
ago
just
that he will
announced.
finish his term next year at the State House, but he's not seeking reelection next year on the ballot.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks. Anything else?
Any other business by public? Ashley, you got anything? Got anything, Ashley, at all?
Thanks. Sending out our newsletters to you guys. Been busy, had the Secretary of Energy here. A lot of good things, a lot of good discussions. And I appreciate you passing the resolution. That's always helpful in a lot of our conversations
Yep.
for business prospects.
Okay. Thank you. Nothing else by business by public? All right, do I have a motion to adjourn? Have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. So we have a solid waste meeting right after this, here at 9:30. Coleman's favorite meeting.